Welcome to the Truth is Truth podcast with your hosts, Zach and Sam Cashado. No relation.
Me too.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Truth is Truth.
I'm Sam Cashado.
And I'm Zach Cashado.
And this is where the truth reigns supreme.
Exactly. So today we're talking about the Clintons. We did the Trumps.
We did the Donald.
We did the Donald.
So now we're on
It
to
sounds like you did
the
it.
Clintons.
It sounds like you made it dance up.
We
did the Dougie. We did the Harlem Shake. So now we're gonna
do the Donald.
Now we're gonna nay.
Where we don't pay anybody. That's doing the Donald.
Yeah,
Someone
right.
does something for you and then you just don't pay them.
You just have a whole bunch of hubris.
But now moving on to a duo that is a whole bunch of hubris.
Yeah.
The Clintons. We can't do the Donald and then not do the Clintons.
Right? You can't have
like
chips
yin
without
and
no
yang.
dip, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't have them chips without some dip.
Chips and dip?
That was awesome. Anyway, so we're gonna start it out with some rape charges.
We're going to start it out with some rape
That's
charges.
not why it's funny. It's because
it's true.
Yeah. God, that's terrible. So
this is the truth is truth.
Yep.
So it's true.
Let's start Linda tripping out here. So we got we're gonna start this off with Monica Lewinsky. Everybody knows.
We have to.
Right?
I think that's where we need to start.
Isn't that where everybody starts when you start with the Clintons?
Because if we know about people's attention spans, we got to start with what they care about.
Exactly. Sex.
We know our audience.
So Monica Lewinsky's not the only one. The other major ones were Paula Jones, Linda Tripp, Jennifer Flowers, and Kathleen Willey.
Who was the one she recorded her talking?
It's gonna be hard to hear you when you say that.
Who was the one who was recording?
That's gonna be Linda. It's Linda Tripp.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, because one of them
Linda Tripp recorded
Monica.
Lewinsky.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we're gonna.
Yeah. That's a creepy part of the whole thing. She thinks she's her friend, but she's feeding into.
Oh yeah, no, that was all orchestrated.
Yeah.
It's Linda Tripp is not like a bad person, but she wasn't a plant. She was she Clinton had done the same thing to her.
Okay.
Over her husband's job, if I'm not mistaken.
And then I know Monica had been sent away. She'd been kicked out of the White House.
But they were like friends because they both worked there. Or so but her role.
She was sympathetic.
Yeah, her role was she was the one who recorded Monica Lewinsky talking about the president and talking about being in love with him, and all that.
And this is when she's out of the White House at this point. She's been moved out.
She still works for the administration, but she's not a White House aide or whatever that is. Whatever that title is, White House intern.
Yeah, she was a White House intern when that all happened, the whole scandal.
Yeah.
And then she got moved out because they were trying to make it like the PR look was better to have her not working there anymore. And then in her state of frailness and being away from Bill, Linda Tripp was able to get that information.
Exactly. Well, and she all they were all part of setting a precedent that the president has no immunity from civil law.
Okay.
So the president can be prosecuted for the crimes essentially.
Quick question I do have, because I don't know this actually. Did Linda Tripp go into this knowing she was going to record? Or was that something...
It sure seems... Well, she wanted revenge, from what I can tell.
Okay.
So she went into... Once she figured out it was happening to more than one... Once she found someone she could use...
Yeah, once she knew it was a real story.
Bill.
Okay.
She went after Monica. She didn't really go after Monica. She became friends with her and recorded all
relevant
their
information.
Yeah, exactly. Everything essentially.
Yeah.
Which is how that shit happened. But there was the Paula Jones lawsuit.
Yeah,
and that
started it all.
That came before, and so did like Jennifer Flowers. A lot of it happened.
Paula Jones was the floodgate.
A lot of it happened while he was a governor in Arkansas.
Okay.
So, like the Jones v. Clinton case was filed in Arkansas.
Okay. So these were all things they were trying to keep hush while he was running for president.
Yeah, I mean, it was happening while he was president. It was ruled on while he was president.
Okay, but it all happened while he was president.
It was an ongoing thing. His infidelity was an ongoing thing.
I was trying to set the stage.
Again,
make sure we knew it was over a long period of time.
Very, very Frank Underwood and Mrs. So before I say this, I think that the
state your name.
I state my name. State your name for the record. I, Zachary Cashado, think that it's very, very possible the show House of Cards is based on the Clinton presidency, and the couples, the Underwoods, is based on the Clintons.
It's like prior to Spacey leaving the show.
Even on the show, he's from a southern state. She's from New
York. Yeah,
it's
lawyer,
bro.
It all lines up.
Does it not?
It does. And now
Aaron Sorkin writes it. Aaron Sorkin's very liberal.
Yeah, he was
the newsroom. That's what you're thinking of.
Did he write for the president was Martin Sheen?
Oh, yeah, the West Wing. Yeah, Aaron Sorkin.
It's one of my favorite shows. I wanted to make sure I knew it was him. Yeah.
It's exactly
that great repartee.
Exactly who we're talking about.
Okay.
Here. So
that makes total sense. Then.
That he would base it on the Clintons.
I can see that. He pulled us
now,
from
this
reality.
is my opinion. This is my theory. If it's on YouTube somewhere, I apologize, but I swear to God, I have not. This is me making this shit up out of my head.
And it's plausible. Like the characters line up, even with Spacey leaving the show. The more center focus is Hillary's character. Anyway, in today's world.
And that's how they did it in real life.
So it makes sense. He's in the background doing his speeches and things.
He wasn't hardly involved in her presidential campaign
he just
at all.
showed up and did speeches.
In my opinion, he was underutilized.
Yeah, no, I totally... This is an interesting connection we can hark back to throughout the episode.
But yeah, so
it
began in Arkansas, And you don't hear a shit ton about Arkansas. It's interesting that it's cool that it began there even. But so the Jones case was filed in Arkansas. The Jennifer Flowers. I'm pretty sure the Jennifer Flowers case. If it Yeah, so the Jennifer Flowers case, she came forward later. I don't know who the very, very first one to come forward was, or if it was literally they found out by seeing the dress.
Oh, okay.
The dress was the big. You're probably too young to remember the dress.
So Flowers came out during the 92 presidential election campaign.
Okay.
Stating that she had a 12-year relationship with Bill. After Clinton denied having a relationship with Flowers on 60 Minutes, she held a press conference in which she played tape recordings she had secretly made of phone calls with Bill Clinton.
Yeah, lots of people taping Clinton without him knowing it.
Yeah, he seems to really be missing out on he's not smart about having these calls on these...
Maybe he didn't care.
Maybe, yeah. He then subsequently he being Clinton, subsequently apologized publicly to Mario Cuomo for remarks he made about the then governor of New York on the tapes. in which he said that Cuomo acted like a mafioso.
That's kind of funny.
So that's when she first came forward.
That's Jennifer Flowers. And like I said, the Jones case was ruled on in 1994, which would have been 2 years after he was elected president.
Interesting theory here. In December 1996, Flowers talked about her sexual relationship with Bill Clinton on the Richard Bay Show. The show was then canceled the following day. Bay later attributed a direct connection between the two consecutive events.
Because she spoke of the relationship on the show
in 1996 on the Richard Bay Show.
I don't know
the very next
about that
day
show.
It was canceled. Let's bring this clip up.
I don't know anything
Let's
about.
Give a little background on the Richard
Show.
Bay Show. The Richard Bay Show is a syndicated American talk show hosted by, titled the character Richard Bay, which aired from September 28, 1992 to December 27, 1996. The program was originally produced from and aired on WWOR-TV in Secaucus, New Jersey from 1992 to late 94. It was nationally syndicated by All American Television from January 95 to December 27, 1996. Which lines up with
it was
the time
executive
period.
Produced by Bob Woodruff.
Yeah, and David's.
I don't know who the second guy is, but I know who Bob Woodruff is.
But interestingly, the date December 27th, 96 seems to line up with when she went on the show. It's cancellation. Bay claims his TV show was canceled in December due to ratings, but as a direct result of
not due to ratings.
My bad. But due to a direct result of the previous day interview with Jennifer Flowers discussing her relationship with then President Clinton.
And so before I forget, the dress in 97, Lewinsky told Linda Tripp that she still had a dress with a semen stain. On it.
That's the famous dress
from her blowing the president.
Okay, no, I remember.
So she blew the president. He busted on her blouse, and she didn't wash it. She put it in a closet.
Kind of smart. I guess that was smart.
Fuck it, right? That's like DNA evidence.
I guess
right?
that is quick thinking. Like, do I throw this in the dirty clothes hamper, or
me
do
of
I keep this forever?
Right? Like, God, a president came on this.
I don't know. I bet
George,
could there be a Lincoln dress somewhere?
If I found out George Washington came on if I found George
There's a cloak somewhere.
If I found George Washington's jizz mitten, I'd put it up on display in a museum somewhere.
The Abe Lincoln jizz cloak. It was a late night blowjob in the Lincoln Lounge.
How did I know that the episode of the Clintons would be where we just had to be 5-year-olds?
How could you not be? All we need is a saxophone.
Right, you just need the I did not have sexual relations with that woman. It's like, dude, you couldn't write the shit.
That's why SNL was just so good during that time frame, as it is today with Trump's craziness. Whenever there's an interesting president, I use that word really loosely. Interesting. So there's gonna be good information, good news.
But it's funny because Lewinsky, she intended to have the dress. She had been saving it as a souvenir, it
was the quick thinking.
She was thinking she was gonna get it dry cleaned, and then Tripp was like, no.
Tripp
you kept it this long,
kept
it this long. Don't wash it now.
Well, yeah, that. Tripp looked at it as insurance policy, while it seems like Lewinsky was looking at it as a memento. Right?
Yeah.
Because once Tripp heard DNA, she was probably like...
Well, because they ended up testing the dress.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to nail. That's how you get him.
They said that...
Because he lied in front of the grand jury.
It was to a reasonable degree of scientific certainty, it was Bill Clinton's semen. That was the...